Bro, why are you capturing so many photos? What's the deal with that? I don't know. Like the reason why I even do these photo shoots, I have like some photo shoots I have on Flickr and on my old phone as well. I do usually once or twice a month. Sometimes I'm not very active on it, but usually twice a season or 3 times a season I'll do a photo shoot of about 30 to 60 photos with my own phone camera. The reason why is because we don't do traditional photo shoots in Europe anymore unless you're actually successful with things. So the thing is, like, I want to capture as much youth as possibly can be, if that's allowed, if that's that's just what I do when I take these photos and upload them on Flickr and stuff. I don't care much about it, but like it's better to have some pictures, because when you search up a celebrity, it's kind of crazy because like people will search up this celebrity young and it's like, oh, okay, and then well, isn't it 2010s? I was like, I'm 15 now, at least I should just do like these monthly photo shoots and not having to deal with AI trying to manipulate my face or whatever to make me look more youthful because I didn't take enough photos of myself, because time is a bitch. But like yeah, that's just the reason why I take so many photos and all this stuff. It's just because I just want to keep them, and I want to have some proof that I was alive. I should have taken more photo shoots. It's kind of crazy how photo shoots stopped. People just stopped doing photo shoots back in like 2016. Like nobody does photo shoots anymore. Families just stopped taking high resolution photo shoots and just rather would do it with their family camera. Like there's some families that are like control freaks that still do it, but like unless you're an actual band that's successful or just like actually has some sort of like marketing guy, most of them would never take photos that are even good, or usually it's like some photo student and stuff. But I'm talking too much about photos, but it's just to have like a evidence of youthfulness, and might as well take some while I'm still young. Like I still hear about like people who would rather delete their entire camera roll on like a whim after they like broke up with their BPD girlfriend or whatever. Like they'll just delete everything, and that's just, I feel like that's so regrettable. Usually I never delete anything. I would rather keep like an original copy of something, because time, you can never have like that back, and a lot of people want to ask what happens when you were younger and stuff, and I'll just show them the photos. I don't care, but like usually it's because that's just why I do it. Like, oh, you're not successful yet, you need to be successful, then do the photo shoots. But then I'm already old as hell, that's my biggest fear, because you can see these people in Spotify, they become like old as and wrinkly as hell, no sun, no protection, no whatsoever. They're 27 and now they're making it big, and there's like, dude, they're not smashing hot anymore. They have like a musical idea because they actually got into the mainstream for once. But it's better to have some photos, But yeah, let me see. I think I have some. I'll just show you my guitars, because this was not really about photo shoots, but that's just the reason why I take them. If it's debatable, if you need to be successful for once to do it. These are just my thumbnails. YouTube will do these stupid thumbnails, and I will like actually just be so pissed off because they just don't do the thumbnails correctly, and the thumbnails just look terrible. So I usually just take a screenshot and just make it better. or worse, depending on how the context is. But let me see, I have these guitars that I was doing. This was one of my guitars, I think. Let me see, does it look good on the video? I can just take this on the corner here. But this was called Acoustic Jones, I think. It's a fairly straight walnut Jazzmaster. It's basically it's supposed to be like a acoustic type instrument. When it's in walnut, it's usually designated to be cleans, because I usually view as, you know, it's as stripped back. So I would usually have this in a rosewood neck, so it's a different tone, so it's supposed to be a little bit like different for cleans. That was the whole point of it, and I liked the contrast with the walnut and the tortoise shell and the black. It actually really hangs together. I like it a lot. This is called Beck, and this is, you know, a Stratocaster that I just thought it was cool. Black headstock, looks a little bit like Stevie Ray Vaughan's guitar, but not fully. It has these cobalt pickups, aged, you know, and it's in black. It actually looks really sick. It's supposed to be like a middle pickup, you know, position guitar, like solely, you just buy it solely at hardtail, because, you know, it's supposed to be like a rhythm guitar type of beats, so it's supposed to be very, you know, kept in tune, you know, but still looks stylish. The other one is called Demon, I think. This is a offset Telecaster. I just never got into them, but this one has a humbucker in the neck and you know, single coil. You can't actually get humbuckers in the bridge with Fender for some reason. So, you know, if you want that humbucker sound, but you want a unique guitar, this is probably much it. It's all black with a torch. I wanted it all black pickguard, but they just had this stupid white stripes, so I just made it tortoiseshell, and it actually looks pretty stylish. A little bit jazzy, maybe. This is disc or something. Yeah, it's just an all black Jazzmaster with a rosewood neck, and it's like designed for jazzy or more like professional suit and tie environments. That's the whole point of it. There's nothing else. There's a bunch of these guitars. Like this is from Equip board usually, and yeah, unironically, this is what I would unironically want to see look like with a Blackstar amp. I would, you know, if I was ever going to get a Blackstar sponsorship or something, I would literally just have these amps, you know, like in this rack like here, and like make people look at the Blackstar logos, you know, paint them bright, and you know, I would love to have that, but you know, I don't know, that's literally never going to happen. But that's just the reason why I screenshotted it, to make a joke that this is how I wanted to look like if I was going to tour. We have a little bit of, yeah, these is okay resolution. This one was a different one. This is a meme I made. I don't know where this was an old meme I remember. Build a commitment, gigging was fun, you got your money's worth, freedom of speech to write what you really thought, an actual organic comfort zone. Yeah, I keep seeing it. Like, I try to get interested in a lot of these musics, and you can just clearly hear they are not in their comfort zone. Build a career through experience, rumors, and not self-promotion. That's, you know, true. And not completely. Like, people were still on magazines and stuff, like Lost Media today, but there were magazines and interviews that are still lost media. You know, that aired on TV once and just is lost forever. Collaborations worked out, and people that were actually was not losers felt like a better tentor. That is actually true. You know, there was a little bit of like, you could play locally, but I keep seeing people that's just never going to like hit their mainstream, but you know, I don't know. Guitar Today, no guarantee that you will get anywhere. Short term dead end bands, constant anxiety and stress and wanting to quit. Post reels now, post reels fuck. I think this is ChatGPT, I think, but I don't know if it is. I think it is run by that sort of AI slop filter. You can see it, but it was like relevant. Like, yeah, I wanted to make a sort of a guitar related post, so I'm not sure. But I think the original posts were actually in, because I've seen the original art, but it looks like it's been through like a slop filter, I think. Yeah, you can see it. It's in the neck and stuff. It is slop, but some of them, you know, it is slop. But I didn't make the original post. It was about academics and stuff. It was a post reels now or die. You feel helicopter to death. Impossible expectations. You get arrested or death threats for even trying to write something you feel. Personal brand promotion. Marketing is an option. Personal brand promotion. Marketing isn't optional. Visibility, metrics, progress. Every event always on. Extreme bottleneck competition. Outpricing for gigs, labels and studio time, grants for and recognition. Burnout is the norm. Nobody associated with your hobby and dedication. And that's all I literally did. I was just so pissed off one day. I think this one, there we go. I think this is better because I just compiled these together. I think I've covered most of them already. This one was a sort of a humbucker style guitar. It actually is not a hardtail because it wasn't available to order, I think. But it's supposed to be just like a simple humbucker distortion type guitar. No bullshit type instrument. But like it looks kind of stylish. I didn't want it to look ultra modern. I would still vintage tuners and a maple neck, and that's all. Like, it's very white. It looks very feminine. It looks a little bit, you know, a little bit like I would like to play on this thing, honestly. It looks kind of sterile and sort of like suburban as, you know, as possibly can be, like, you know, but it looks very modern in my opinion. This was a like a all orange bass. P bass, and I think it looks cool, like all orange body and neck with a white torso. It looks like a really cool potential, you know, what's it called, flat wound bass. This one is literally just a Sky Stang bass. It would actually be cool to have a Sky Stang bass. And imagine having like this feed, like lead singer female bassist and like singing with this like Sky Stang. That would be fucking awesome, honestly. That would look cool. That, like, I like this stuff. I can imagine some sort of epic goth metal band or whatever. Like, it looks so attractive. Like, Kurt had a vision for things, but this is just a bass variant, P bass variant. When, like, in, you know, I would definitely love to own this. If you wanted, like, a front singer, front man, bassist, I think this would literally be one of my go-to basses. This one is the same, you know, a little bit feminine, modern day guitar, but it's a Telecaster. And it's in shimmered ash, so it's a little bit lighter. So it's designed to be like this ultra light sort of clicking guitar. I have some tea. Oh, that's my third cup of tea. Fuck, Jesus Christ, I've been drinking tea now. I never would have thought I would be drinking tea. This is my sort of Sky Stang type vibe. But in Stratocaster, like the Fender Stratocaster form, it has a hardtail, so you won't be, you know, be dealing with, you know, unnecessary out of tuning, you know, problems. And I think it would be a nice humbucker guitar. I would love to own one of those types of guitars. And it's in Daphne blue and a tortoise shell pickguard. It looks awesome. The only thing I'm really kind of annoyed about, but it does unironically bring some attention, is the pickups, which actually looks kind of cool if the longer you look at it. Sorry, I ate some pizza. My fucking throat and my stomach is just like gagging and shit. I'm scared because like I'm not on my acid blockers today. Figure about getting out of the acid blockers because it's already been 2 weeks. So I'm kind of scared for my voice already because like your fucking acid would just spread out like nothing, and I don't know how to actually leave it. But I haven't had any problems with speaking. Yeah, but I just had like no dinner or nothing today, so that was almost my only dish besides you know. But I need to like fast a lot now because of like stomach acid. You literally have to like eat 1 meal a day and fast for the rest of the day. There is no option. It's really annoying. And energy drinks, you need to be really careful to like keep 1 a day or 1 every 3rd day. So and like teas are the only thing that actually makes my stomach acid not pop to oblivion. But this is my Telecaster, like orange is the new black type guitar. Like the track, like the eye-catching orange and the black pickguard gives it a sort of a modern vibe. It gives it a sort of a vibe that can, you know, basically fucking, is it thunder already? Please don't thunder. God damn it, why is it thundering after I just woke up from a nap? That's stupid. But yeah, this one is just a little bit modern. I don't like the screw holes, honestly, but it looks very modern. It looks very eye-catching. Like, you would probably talk to the guitarist after the jam because it's that eye-catching. The purple one is a sort of a contrast. If you had like a bassist, left-handed bassist with this bass and this guitarist, I think that would actually make a really good like eye-catching duo, honestly. This would be a nice, you know, sort of bass. I think it would be a cool funky bass, honestly. And this is just a Skystang jazz bass. That looks awesome, dude. I think Chris would love to own one of those. This is my sort of acoustic offset Telecaster with like the middle pickup. So it's like designed to be in like these acoustic environments. It actually looks really sweet. Imagine if Fender just like, yo, what up, yo, what up, what up. You finally got 1 billion streams now. Now we're going to send you. Nah, that's never gonna happen. But you remember those guitars you designed? We think they're cool, and we want you to promote them for them. That's just not going to work out. Or we're gonna give you a discount. That discount too, maybe a discount. But that they don't do that anymore because they literally think they're better than everybody else. This actually is a cool body. It's an Antigua red tortoiseshell HSH. Looks a very like kick-ass type guitar with this sort of system. Maple. It actually makes maple look cool for once. That's cool. I actually would like to own one of those. Looks like sort of like a Grateful Dead guitar, unironically. This one is this is like more designed for like the female bassist type guitarists. It has a sort of a it has the sort of the like the maple and the feminine like mint green. It like looks peak in the alternative lo-fi type shoegaze, like alternative, like 2020s alternative with the mint green, pistachio, whatever, and the tortoise shell, the white and the maple. It looks like it looks very, very like girly type guitar. This one is a 1962 Stratocaster, but done into a Jazzmaster, so it might be a little bit feminine, but it actually, like, there was guitars back then which were pink, This is just what I want because there doesn't exist any pink Jazzmasters. So I decided I kind of didn't like the inlays, but it kind of matches the longer you look at it. But it's fine, I guess. I would rather have like the dotted ones because this one looks like vintage. If you just made it a relic, I would love to own it. This is my this actually is like my most badass Stratocaster I've ever seen in my life. It has like the red, the lickable red, you know, mahogany. Like you just want to lick the paint. That's how fucking cool it looks. The gold actually complements the red. Cause like I have an arts degree, so I feel like I have an eye for things. I don't know, but like it looks like it complements. Gold and red is, for what I've learned from the Chinese and stuff, they know everything about gold and red, so it is eye catching and it looks cool. So and then the tortoiseshell and the black actually makes it look even more cooler, and the black headstock. It looks like a very hardcore Stratocaster. I would love to own this. I would literally play on this live if I got the chance. This is my other thing with the Telecaster. Not as interesting, but you know it is, you know, an Esquire, so it's kind of like hardcore in the same sense. I think it would probably do the same sort of work, but there is it's painted red because there is no mahogany red, I think, on that guitar. But the Strat turned out excellent, absolutely eye-catching. Here we have the sort of acoustic. This is like a J200 in a Telecaster form. Like a Gibson, and it has, you know, the Sherry and then it has the Cobalt and it has the white. It actually looks kind of vintage, unironically. It just looks very vintage. I think it would be a cool guitar. This one is a little bit modern. I think it was called like Hellcat or something, and it looks like something that could be, but I would make everything gold, and I would make it the headstock black. Otherwise from that it looks excellent. This one is just an Acoustasonic, but it's just made looking more acoustic. This one is the same thing, just different tuners. This one is the same thing. I like the teal bass. The teal bass actually looks cool with the mint pickguard and the maple neck. I think it would look like a peak grunge Queen guitar. I think it would look very cool. Noiseless pickups, everything like that. This one, I think I've already made a video. I think I've already done this thing twice because I liked it so much. This one is a little bit different. This one is sort of my front man guitar type vibe. It's like a little bit laid back. It looks like a little Bob Dylan guitar. It looks very cool, like a Grateful Dead type vibe. A very cool guitar. It's like designed for the middle pickup, sort of, to be standing out. Actually made the middle pickup look attractable. This one is the same thing. No, just an old black stripped back guitar. Shame we can't get humbuckers on this thing. But yeah, that's all the thing with the guitars. Yeah. But yeah, let's just play some DBD, I guess. Okay. I just need to get the cameraman to do this job, which is me, because I don't have the money to hire a cameraman for a stream. That's let's just get this. Yeah, I think that would work. Actually, my hair looks kind of cool now. sort of like a vintage 90s type vibe. I think that looks cool. Yeah. I'm worried that my tintus is louder now. I'm not sure. It feels like it's the same, but like the summer's been such a turbulent time. I just don't know how loud things get, and you know, I've been skipping, you know, events and live things, but I feel like I should have overprotected myself. I don't know. Like it might be the guitar playing. I'm not sure. I think the Thunder is fine. Let me take. I have to do voice meter because the system with my headphones is all just ruined. Content creator code. I guess Ots was the real for deal. I don't know. Which character is the strongest perks that isn't the most predictable character? They all look the same. Those people know who I am. I had too much milk in that one. The reason why I show... I'm gonna take a low... The reason why I show some Esquires is because simply it's too much for one guitar, and I think it looks more photogenic. That's the... in all honesty, and I like Sid Barrett. I like the sort of the hot nature of the Esquire, having only one pickup. I'm not sure. Oh, go away. Oh, you little what? Go away. Just leave me alone. One of my friends own a Fender Frontman. Are you joking me? Like, Fender Frontmans are literally the most laughable amp possible. I think if you're going to play guitars without noise complaints, you either have to go for a Black Star or a, you know, a Nux or something like that. It's annoying, but it gets the job done. Who's after me? Go away. Go away. You. Go away. You. Go away. You. That was... Bald teas tastes terrible. Like, the tea that you make at home just tastes better. I don't understand why people are so lazy. When it comes to like bald tea, I get it, but like, unless you're stuck in like a desert or something, we don't having access to a kettle and some milk and sugar, that's kind of weird. Yeah, that's it. He just smells blood, I think. That's it, I'm dead. places and like singing with this like skies thing. That would be fucking awesome. Honestly, that would look cool. That like I like this stuff. Let me take a look. I wish I made some music, but I want to really go record this stuff. But like I've been talked down so many times by my parents. Like, first of all, you need to get a job, and second of all, you need to get a career, and third of all, you need band members and a social left and be outgoing. I don't care if you're 20, 21. Like, okay. Like, but like that's just not my lifestyle. I'm never going to get invited to those sort of events ever, and like expecting people are able to do that sort of stuff and just suddenly change lifestyle and be like an no, like I don't think that's even possible for most people, humanly possible, unless you get adopted or something, because that just way of life isn't me. Yeah. I find it crazy that people my age now are getting kids. I find it crazy. Like, in all honesty, I didn't think that like, life would go so straightforward. There are people, like, I think that we showed millennials and zillennials that, like, it's just not, that they were just overthinking, like, in all honesty. Because I think it's very cool that, like, a lot of Gen Zers get kids. I'm kind of angry that it's just not, well, yeah. But, prove the millennials that you just didn't need to wait till you're 35 to have children, you know, and successful career. You just have to do it, and it happens. Like, stop overthinking, kinda. But also don't be like, don't fuck up the relationship too. I don't know. is a relationship are difficult to maintain unless you have a high-paying job and good looks and good personalities, you know. No way. You gotta be joking me, man. Oh yeah, I gotta focus on the machine. She just keeps running. Brave. With music, there's a lot of ego. A lot of ego. Like, I'm not even joking. Just need to... God damn it. The camper. Absolute camper, bro. We're not gonna finish this. Yeah, okay, fine. How do I get this ticking time bomb off my face? And of course, just... Go away, please. Okay. I need to find a way to camp so I can probably escape. This is getting ridiculous. I just want to camp at this point because I'm going to die. And please don't kill me. And you're going to kill me, of course. Yeah. Roar. You're going to kill me. Yeah, this is just stupid. I don't know, like, Yeah, this is stupid. Who wants to play me? See me play this game. Hmm. I really wish I could play guitar, like... You just do it. That's what you do, that's why you never learn. You never do it. Like, I don't know, I'm still just an amateur compared to most people, like, I don't know. I wish I wasn't such I don't know. I don't know. Go. It's such a hot summer, I can't think almost. Oh no. The whole team is going to die. There's a lot of bots here, holy crap. It's only bots. The only dude that is not AFK is this guy that keeps dying on repeat. What in the hell? Yeah. I guess they all quit because they realized it was the artist. She's farming bots. Okay. I can't escape. Yeah. No, she actually is friendly, I guess. Thank you. Yeah, welcome to DBD Skibidi. Where is the... A shame you can't jump in these games. I'm so... well... Bots. 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 In the future, DBD will only be powered by bots, because nobody will actually play this game. half of the people will just leave, and then the servers will die. Is there any other cake? The thing I realized about driving an electric is that it's just way more cooler to drive it. Like I didn't realize how extremely easy driving was as I got the car back, because it's been finally repaired. But there just feels this empty vibe. I don't know why driving isn't that fun anymore, but I'll drive sometimes, but now it doesn't feel that fun, especially in the summer, because I don't want to get sunburnt. The worst people I know are those who stage interviews. because like nobody actually cares, so they like stage an interview thinking that they're the next big stuff. People used to do that in 2020. It's like stage interviews, like they were in the hot, you know, but nobody really cared, you know, making it seem like it actually was, you know, like not staged. But like most marketing I've seen is just incredibly staged. It just feels very forced, especially in this continent. I really wish there were like organic, like people who actually cared organically about the sort of music environment, instead of just being like a you know, forceful, you know, marketing ploy to everything. These bands will just force, and like artists and bands and even like writers and stuff will just hire an interviewer to do interviews for them, because it simply feels like it's supposed to be organic. But like I feel like that's just, there's something wrong about it. Like it's not organic, you know. You need to have that actual attention and attraction going on for people to actually wanting to interview you, instead of forcing it other people to interview you. That's actually a thing. Same with paying to play for gigs and stuff. You pay yourself to play, pay yourself to be on the stage. That's an actual thing. Where did they go? Helper with pellets, I guess. Those are cool too. Yeah. So. There's another one. Supper, dessert, the third. Is this gluten free? Is this nice? Finally a friendly person.
Hello, Tim.
There's a new kebab place where I live now. That's really nice. It's dog food. It's dog food. And then, yeah. Maybe I should go eat there one day. I'm dead.
Guys, maybe next time stay inside so they cannot get hostage.
Okay.
Punk's going home. I flash, you pick.
Oh.
Bro, you killing me fucking last round. Headshot fully retard, bro. What the fuck you say? Fuck, stupid fuck, bro. You suck. Oh! Fucking bitch, bro.
Astaghfirullah.
You killed me fucking well ass full by you only shot kill, bro. Fucking bitch.
On your left, couple.
Now is the time. Smoke! Throwing a flashbang.
How did I survive that? I didn't.
Throwing fire. Throwing terrorists win. I'm throwing smoke. Throwing a fire. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Ready. I'm throwing fire. Smoke. I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing a flashbang.
Ay, ay, ay.
Flashbang. Terrorists win.
Oh my god, Blue, you are so fucking good player, man.
Forward. Throwing smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang. Smoke. Smoke. I'm killing house anymore. This is real life.
Let's go.
Shift. Bro, fucking shift, bro. Retard. One paper.
Laying down smoke.
Lost kitchen.
Let's pick it up.
Oh my
Careful,
fucking... Oh my god.
You're right on. You're right on.
Let's move.
Decoy.
Throwing fire.
Throwing a grenade.
Flashbang out. Grenade.
See you guys next game. See you guys next game.
GG. Yeah, well. Now I'm just drawing a prehistoric map of how it probably look, presumably looked like before the newer times, what you see in the map. Another artist in the foreground. Time grabbed you by the nuts and. Yeah, well, welcome to music. We're never going to finish our demos. Stop including yourself in the conversation, bro. What the fuck? Okay, let's see what kind of jam I used to play, because I have no idea what I even played today. I have like such a brain fog because I was so tired. Kinda like it. My blues are just terrible, but I think it's, you know, you can get the idea. I have such a huge headache. I've never gotten a well rest after I got to Entos. Like, I've never ever gotten a good rest, like a good night's sleep. I felt so well rested before. It's crazy how bad it gets sometimes. Sound cool. Like sometimes my bass, I'm more creative on bass when I'm on actual guitar. You can sort of get, I like, especially when I play like this, with like the two notes dancing. It would be a really cool intro. just got to finish them correctly, it would sound really cool. And I don't want it to be like extremely drum heavy either, but like the problem with modern musicians nowadays is that you literally they never learn how to, you know, let the other bassists sing or something. They always like want to do something, and it just makes the mix so messy. There's a Beatles song. That's pretty much it for today, I think.